with either of you, were there any parts of your culture that you kind of had to actively say, I'm going to suppress this part of that culture if I want to fit into American culture? Because otherwise, everything's one culture. So did that ever occur to you, or did it just happen naturally, or am I speaking way out of turn here?
There are definitely parts of Korean culture that wasn't really necessarily encouraged to live out publicly in American life. So for example, my name is Kangmin Lee, but I actually went by Joseph my whole life until college. So when I started school, preschool in America, I went to a private school, a small Christian private school, and my mom just like, you're gonna be Joseph. So she enrolled me as Joseph Lee. And so there's that element of, hey, when you're gonna participate in American society, you will adopt a Western name. And of course she looked in the Bible for that name for me, but
were you going to be Jesus' dad? She's like, that's great. That's crazy.
Well, she got
pressure,
it from
right?
She got it from Joseph from the Old Testament.
Okay. Still pretty big deal.
Yeah. Yes.
Big name to live up to.
Big name. Second in.
Well, half of Mexicans are Jesus, so I mean, like, we're really putting a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So it gave me an English Westernized name so that I can assimilate better and operate in school better. Encouraged for me to study hard, to learn English, learn the history, to do well in school, of course, for the end goal of going to a good college. Sure. But it's this understanding, hey, like, you're in America now, so you have to be a good citizen in America, and people might say a model citizen, a model minority. But that's the kind of thing that kind of was a little suppressed. She never said to be ashamed of being Korean, but there was this understanding of, hey, if you're in America, you have to understand what it means to be an American, live as an American. And so there was a bit of that definitely for me growing up. And it was actually a realization for me in college that I'm like, well, Joseph wasn't the name that my parents gave me when I was born. I kind of want to own the name that I was born with. And so it was actually an opposite trend of what a lot of Koreans do, because a lot of Koreans, when they come here, even Koreans from Korea, they all have English names if you ever interact with them.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Esther, it's Jason, it's
Grace.
Yeah, Grace, Hannah, right? And so I kind of took the opposite. But I think it also shows you, broadly speaking, that there are certain immigrants actually that want to assimilate more into American culture when they come to America versus other immigrants. And so that's just the kind of thing that I saw growing up.
Yeah, I guess